Are we good? Are we live? It looks like it. Hello, everybody. My name is G Team 2, and welcome to the very first stream and everything. Uh, I'm pretty excited to do this. I'm very, very new to this. So if things kind of seem awkward, it's just because I have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah. So everything's looking pretty good. How is everybody doing? How's everybody? How's everybody's? What is today? Wednesday? How's everybody's Wednesday? All right. Let me know if my music in the other room is too loud. By the way, uh, I don't. I'm kind of worried. It's too loud. But let's see who we got in the chat today. We got Some Naughty Spud, and we got Earth M 78 Studios, Mason Day, and yes, this is the Ultra Act Glenfire. It's not SH Figure Arts, sorry, but it is Ultra Act. I got this the other day. Uh, so yeah, pretty happy about that one. I did record a video for him and everything, but I haven't just gone around to editing yet. But yeah, so pretty happy I got that. That was I think that yeah, that was a birthday present to myself actually. So you can be expecting him in the in future episodes of Fireman and everything. But yeah. All right, Earth M78 is doing okay. That's good. That's great. That's better than not okay. So I'm glad to hear that. Uh, this the Glenfire costs about I want to say I got him for $61 and then like 40 or not 40 $4 in shipping. And then could I make Red Death sound effect and Greymon sound effect? I know what one of those is. Greymon's a Digimon, but I don't know what Red Death is. But I'm sure one of these days when I get back to making monsters, I could do that for you. Um, Maybe I could start branching out with Digimon stuff. That'd be kind of neat. But yeah, I think I could do that for you. That'd be kind of fun to mess with. I don't really play with too many other monster roars besides Godzilla and Ultraman and Gamera Kaiju and Kaiju of all those sorts. So maybe I could start start doing that. But I can look into that. I can look into those. But yeah. Yeah, I kind of lately I haven't really been kind of I've been burnt out from doing monster roars and everything. Just I just have like no desire to do them unless like someone asks me to do them and everything. Uh, but like if like just recently, I think the latest monster roars I did were for Morezilla's fan film. I did Godzilla Mecha Godzilla, and I know he's using my Gauss roar. So just lately, I have not been really interested in doing monster roars. Yeah, the Glenfires, they've been going for extremely like they've been extremely expensive the last couple of years ever since Ultrac stopped make whereas I is Ultrac its own brand or is it just a part of SH Figure Arts? I can't remember now. But yeah, you'll see like Glenfire figures go on even like the vinyls will go like for stupidly expensive prices. So I'm very happy that I was able to get that. Um I like that figure a lot. I like it. It's a good replacement compared to like getting the HAF fireman figure, which is like incredibly expensive and it's like a hit or miss if like you know it actually performs well, like it poses well and everything. Ultra Act was from Bandai. SH Figure Arts is something separate. Okay. I thought SH Figure Arts was a part of Bandai. Maybe it's not then. Okay, well that clears up a little bit. We got Fabian TV. Hello, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Uh, what was I talking about now? Oh, the HAF. Yeah. Just because I've had friends and everything who've gotten like the HAF, like a Zone Fighter and Jumborg Ace and Mirror Man, they're just not. I just don't want to risk putting down like $150 for something that could possibly come broken or not even pose correctly. So I'd rather just use something I know that is guaranteed to last me a while. The only problem is I don't have one of those Tamashi Tamashi stands and everything that could like clip the figures in. So it's going to be kind of hard to pose him for right now. Maybe I'll get some sticky tack or something. But as of right now, I don't really have a means to pose him for filming. So have you picked up the SH Figure Arts Taro yet? Really good figure. He was my first. Oh, that was your first SH Figure Arts? Nice. No, I should have brought out some of my Ultramen, but no, I've not picked up the Taro. The only SH Figure Arts Ultramen I have now are the original A type suit of Ultraman, and then Ultraman Ginga, and then Ultraman Orb Origin, Ultraman G, and then Baltan Sajin. So those are the only ones I have. Toku Fan 73 Productions. Hey, how are you doing? I hope you're doing swell. We're just talking about figures now, but no, I'm trying to get the reissue of Ultra 7 because I really see you see that Ultra at Glenfire. See, I told you not to worry about that, but I'm trying to get the reissue of the SH Figure Arts Ultra 7 because he's one of my favorite Ultras. But yeah, I've been trying to get my hands on him. I just don't really have the money, or I guess I should say I don't really have the spending money. I'm trying to save up to get that. But maybe somewhere down the line, like Christmas or something, I'll get them just for myself. But yeah, that's really cool that you have the SH Figure Arts Ultraman Taro. That's really neat. I'm looking at Ultraman Ace too, just because I like Ace's design. So SH Figure Arts Ultra are a bit cheaper. Ultra Act nowadays are really expensive. I've seen like the SH Figure Arts Ultraman go for like almost $200 on eBay and everything, which I think is a little ridiculous since they just came out maybe like what 2 or 3 years ago. I want to say it's 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe it's like 4 years ago, honestly. But Katoku Fan has the SH Figure Arts Ultra 7. All right, that's cool. You gotta let me know how it is. I really want that one. I really do. Um, but yeah, they eBay. That's a whole other conversation too. eBay is just stupidly like I hate the scalpers on eBay just because they just really overprice things and it's just not it's it's not my cup of tea. Like I will scroll through eBay almost once a day just to see what they have, and I'll scroll like maybe 2 rows, and then like after everything is about like $20 to $40, it gets to like 100 to I've seen like $1,000 worth of figures, and I'm talking about like just basic Bandai vinyl figures and everything. So weird. I saw them a little less on it. They are a little less on Amazon because you can go and choose who you're buying from on Amazon. So that's I don't check Amazon a whole lot, but they probably are a lot less expensive on Amazon. Oh, is that the $35 Ultraman? Is that the what is it called? The best selection? Because I've seen that on Amazon. I don't know if I want that honestly. Just because I have the Type A suit, I don't really think I need the Type C suit. I like that design and everything, but Type A suit's kind of nostalgic for me. But you're getting the Tokufan 73. I'm getting HAF Zone Fire. $30. Who did you kill to get the Zone Fighter for $30? That's on like my wish list of figures. The HAF Zone Fighter and the HAF Fireman. So, but that's pretty cool. That's really cool. But it's probably on like like Japanese sites like Mandarake or something like that. Like something along those lines, I'm sure of. But but yeah, that's stupidly like inexpensive for Zone Fighter. I hope you're not getting scammed because you gotta watch those like Chinese those Chinese like scalpers and everything. The people like who make the molds and all that. That you gotta watch out for those. I've seen plenty of bootlegs and everything on eBay, so I have people that look for stuff for me. That sounds like a threat. That sounds kind of sketchy. That sounds kind of sus if you ask me. So, but Zone Fighter is one of my favorites too, and that's only I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that's only because of Daikaiju Legends Zone Fighter series. He did an incredible job of bringing new life into the character. That and I was really as a kid in the early 2000s of YouTube when I looked up Godzilla videos. There was like you can't touch this Godzilla and Godzilla Numa Numa, and those featured heavy Zone Fighter clips. And I just so that Zone Fighter's got a little bit of nostalgia to me. Hey, the Toho Society, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope y'all are doing good. Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. So yeah, but here I'm going to take a 2 seconds just to grab myself a water. I should have grabbed it before stream. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. I thought I had a water, but it turns out I didn't. So I'm just gonna have this Mountain Dew instead. I meant to bring down a water, uh, but I clearly didn't remember. We have Any Jedi 2000. Andy Jedi, not Andy. Sorry about that. But what's up, Andy Jedi? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh man, really wish I got that water now. Doing great. Congrats on being up here for 10 years. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that immensely. Thank you for posting that kaiju sound effects pack. That really helped me out and everything. So thank you for doing that. But thank you for congratulating me. It really means a lot. And was actually just talking to my dad about how I've been on YouTube for 10 years, and that's just crazy. Because I don't know how many of you know this, but I actually didn't really post anything until 2011. I made my channel back in 2010, but this was more of a backup channel for my original channel and everything. And I don't want to get into too much because I may or may not make a background video, like a history of myself or whatever, like my my rise to fame, if you will, on YouTube. But uh, but yeah, I've been doing this for 10 years. Didn't really post anything until 2011. It's a whole story too. But ever since I started posting, I kind of never really stopped. I had like dips and where I would just stop and not post anything. But yeah. But thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. And thank you to everybody who's joining us right now. This is really cool. I'm still kind of new to streaming and everything. Actually, I'm very new to streaming, considering it's my very first stream. But if this goes well enough, I would love to keep doing them. I love this kind of interaction with y'all and everything. I always crave just like that sounds really weird. I always enjoy doing interactions with y'all and everything. So uh, that would be great. But copy and paste that is crazy. Copy and paste what? I don't know what I'm supposed to copy and paste, but oh, we're still talking about the Zone Fighter. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out at some point. That'd be actually really cool. But actually watched your Godzilla War since 2011. They were great when I was younger and still are. You don't have to lie to me and say they're still great because they're not. I do not like I don't like the old Godzilla roars I did back then because they were recorded straight off a built-in microphone in the computer, so you can lie. You don't have to lie and say they were good because they're not. But that's crazy. I actually didn't know you were around that for that long. That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad to have met someone who actually was around for that long, and I'm sure many other people have probably seen my videos way back when too, just from recommendations and everything. But Christopher's overpowered animations. He says hi. Hello. How are you doing, Christopher? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing all right. But yeah. So thank you for joining us. We're talking about my uprising, my power trip. But if you don't want to copy and paste it, it's $1,000. Who would buy that? I don't know who would buy any kind of figure for $1,000. So yeah, but that's because I haven't made an account at the time. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's true. I get actually do quite a bit of comments saying like, "Oh, I didn't have an account at the time, but I've been watching you since blah blah blah," and I'm like, usually I get people from like 2012, 2013 saying that, but that's really that. Excuse me, that really humbles me up. That's really nice. I like that. Ah, no sip, no sippy. But yeah, it is kind of crazy to think about 10 years and everything. I get a lot of comments of people telling me like, "Oh, you inspired me to make my own monster roars and everything." And I remember one of the first times I've ever gotten that. It just touched me so much because I'm like, "Oh my god, that's awesome." I never really thought I'd inspire anyone to make anything. I just did this for fun, but yeah, that's really cool that I can inspire people to make their own monster roar. So I mean, there's that one guy who bought a Monster Arts figure for 2,000. Yeah, that's true. That was that one guy who spent his government COVID check on the Biolante figure, and then like what a couple months later, they announced the reissue. So it's like, okay, whatever. I guess if someone really wanted that Biolante, I want the Biolante. It'd go great with my NECA Godzilla right here. Since no one brought it up, I wanted to show it off. I love this figure, but yeah, it'd go great with my NECA Bio Goji. But yeah, that's I still find that crazy because I have a hard time buying figures that are over like $50. So I'm doing great. I have a question. When I watch your videos of kaiju comedy, I laughed about it and subscribed to your channel. And is there going to be episode 3 of Fireman, but with Ultra Act Glenfire? Yes, there is. I'm okay. First of all, I'm glad you watched my kaiju comedy because I have a like that's not really like my main uh source of videos. Those are things I just do for fun when I have the ideas. But thank you for watching them. I'm glad you enjoy them. I have so much fun making them and doing all the different characters and all that. But yes, episode 3 will have the Ultra Act Glenfire. Originally, it was just going to be the Bandai figure, but since I was able to get my hands on the Glenfire, the Ultra Act, I will definitely put him in episode 3. Episode 3 is currently being written by yours truly, uh, but I will definitely post more things about episode 3 as I progress. It won't. I'm gonna say right here on stream, live in front of 5 people, that episode 3 probably won't be coming out anytime soon. I don't want to set a date whatsoever, just because I know it's gonna get changed. But I want to shoot for like maybe winter of this year, like December or winter of like 2021. So I really want to buy a Goji. You need to find somewhere where it isn't sold out. I saw earlier on eBay uh, a Bio Goji, NECA Bio Goji that's going for about 35 right now. And I could probably post that in the chat, or I could send it to you on Discord if you want that, Spud. But Gadadazoa's character was the most hilarious one, mainly because all he says are screams. Yeah, that's my favorite skit I've made so far, honestly, besides the No Hands Club, the epic battle. because that's a callback to me playing Ella King in these old skits I made on a completely different channel I made with a bunch of other people. Uh, but Gaten and Zoa is that how you Gaten and Zoa? Yeah, Gaten and Zoa was kind of like a spur of the moment character, just because like he's this in Ultra Antigua, he's this massive monster, like a darkness embodiment. And then in figure, he's just tiny little vinyl figure, and it's just so like non-menacing and non-threatening. It's just like, oh, I gotta give him like the dumbest like voice, and I think I just came up with like, oh, he's gonna scream, and that was it. And the only ones who can understand him is Ella King, so that's why they hang out. But you'll see more Gaten and Zoa and Ella King in the future. I do have some sort of an idea of what I want to do with kaiju comedy that I'm going to keep under wraps just because I haven't really done anything with it yet. But please send it to me on Discord. Yeah, let me pull that up real quick. I hope this doesn't ruin my stream. Let me see if I can't find that for you real quick. But speaking of speaking of kaiju comedy and everything, that started, I want to say, when Shin Godzilla was coming out, and I really wasn't in the like in the what do you want to call? I wasn't really like a reviewer kind of YouTuber. I don't really talk about those sort of things. I would like to, but I just don't. Um, but I kind of came up with a way to voice my thoughts through the figures I have. Oops, that's 84. Why did I type 84? Um, just via through there. And for some reason, I enjoyed it and everything. Like I said, I think it's just a callback to when I did those skits on the Kaiju Movie Makers uh, and everything. So it was fun to make. I liked being able to voice like my opinions on the movie without actually doing really much anything besides talking with figures. So it was fun. I really like doing that. And ever since then, I kind of just been coming up with these ideas of what I should do with them and everything. So, um, this might take a lot longer to find than I thought it was going to be. So, Spud, I'm going to take a rain check real quick. Uh, Sometime after the stream, remind me, and I will send you that link. Okay. What did I miss? Do you still need voice actors? Uh, yes, I do need voice actors. Just because I know for a fact I will have characters in the future who would need to be played. Um, but I do. When I do have a not like set people to voice act and everything, but I do have ideas of people who I want to voice act and everything. But I am always open to take new people, and I will always, I promise you that, I will always find you a role in whatever I make. And for right now, the role you'll probably get is something in Fireman. So if you enjoy Fireman, uh, be excited because you probably will be a part of it. But yes, I will definitely need voice actors. I definitely will contact a lot of my fans, a lot of people, and everything. I could use some. Yeah, get Spud. Spud is currently working on his Ultra 7 fan series, and he's doing a great job with it. So he he definitely needs the help. So sorry if my stream's lagging just a little bit. I can't really control that too much. That's just something on the streams end. So sorry about that, everybody. Um, yeah, he was Toku fan was talking to me, Spud. But like I said, go check out Spud. He's doing great with his Ultra 7 series. He definitely needs the help. I want him to grow and everything. So could you make Red Death sound? Yeah, I touched about this earlier. I will definitely look into it. I don't know who Red Death is. I assume he's a monster. Um, and Greymon, I can definitely look into that too. I don't really do those sort of things. Mainly, I just stick to kaiju. But I'm completely open to doing more sound effects. If it means I will get more exposure dollars, so I can definitely look into that. If you want, you can. I guess YouTube took out DMs. At some point, I think my Discord's connected to my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube homepage, my YouTube channel page, you can find a Discord thing. I do have an Instagram, by the way, the G Team 2 at Instagram and everything. And that's also linked to my YouTube channel. So go ahead and check that out. I don't post as much as I want to, just because I'm fairly lazy and fairly busy at the same time. So excuse me. Yep. See, Tokafan has my Instagram. So, but yeah, Mason Day. If you want to contact me one of those ways, go ahead and do that, and I will work out something for your Red Death sound effects and Greymon sound effects. Red Death is the final dragon boss, and how to train. Oh, is he the? He's not the big dragon, is he? The big gray dragon? Is that what it was called in the first movie? I don't remember. I don't remember really why. I remember watching the movie. I don't remember anything about that movie. Could you possibly do Ultraman sound effects? I could actually do more Ultra sound effects. I know for a fact I've been meaning to do for the longest time to do Ultra 7 sound effects back when I was doing my Ultra 7 series. So yes, I can definitely do more Ultraman sound effects. It's just really hard because um, I'm not good as the Toho Society as ripping sound effects and making them clean. Just because I have not practiced in a while, so uh, I have an idea for Fireman. Why not have Fireman do the Ultraman transform, like where he puts his fist in it? Well, see, that's I'm completely open to doing new transformations and everything. But for the whole if I'm losing my train of thought. um, the whole thing in episode 2, if anyone noticed, and this will play a big role in episode 3 and 4. um but the whole thing in episode 2 was that everyone was referring to Fireman, aka Glenn, as Ultraman and everything, and Glenn in the episode was saying like, I'm no Ultraman and everything. And then I know Metron, Spud's character, was saying, you're definitely no Ultraman, but still human. So in the episode, what the point I'm trying to make is that I don't want Fireman to really be another Ultraman clone. I want Fireman to still be his own thing, like he was in his an original show. I'm completely open to do new transformations and everything, but I don't think Fireman will transform like Ultraman. I think he will stick with the spinning animation, the fire and the brimstone and all that. So unfortunately, I will have to put a rain check on that, Andy. I like the idea though. I really appreciate that, but I definitely want Fireman to stick to being his own thing and rather not like Ultraman, if that makes sense. Like uh Daikaiju Legends Zone Fighter is more like, I don't want to say an Ultraman clone because that makes it sound really rude. But it's not. But his transformation is more Ultraman esque, and that's just his style and everything. While mine, I would kind of stray away from Ultraman. Like with Fireman, Fireman is very brutal, very trying to think, very what's the word I'm looking for? Very brutal, kind of in your face, kind of strong, very impactful, and everything. I'll probably think of the word later on the stream, but yeah, he's definitely I wanted to think of him as a more aggressive Ultraman, uh, just for his fighting style, and he will develop more of a fighting style as the series goes on, especially with this new articulated figure. Um, Now that I can do more poses with him and everything. So I definitely just I want him to be more of his own character and less like Ultraman, and that will play. That'll make a lot more sense in episode 3 and episode 4, because there's going to be some reveals and there's going to be some exposition and backstory, and it's going to be cool. And I really hope you guys will like episode 3 because I'm going to spend a lot of time on it because I want episode 3 to be bigger and better and louder and more in your face than episode 2. But yeah. So uh, I hope you understood what I was coming at with that. Okay, good. Okay, good. Sorry, I know I could get very long-winded and rambling and everything, but I really appreciate that thought and everything. So, but I'm always open to take suggestions for Fireman. Um, as much as this is my passion project, I want to know what you guys, the fans, would like to see and everything, and what would be cool and for y'all and everything. Because Fireman, like Zone Fighter was a pretty much obscure and unknown tokusatsu hero, and I didn't really know about. I've seen pictures and clips of him here and there, but I didn't really know about him until Ultramac Films, now Ultramac Productions. Matt, he showed me him on a Google Hangouts call one day last year when I started working on Fireman, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I started looking into him like, man, he's really cool. I want to do more with this. So, and speaking of like obscure tokusatsu series, Mirror Man, Jaws Infinity's Mirror Man. If you like what I'm doing with Fireman, go check out Jaws Infinity's Mirror Man series. It is very very well done. He uh he puts a lot of work into it and a lot of thought behind it, and he's amazing with what he does with his effects and everything. And each episode just gets better and better as you keep watching them. So if you like Fireman, I highly recommend you go watch Jaws Infinity's Mirror Man series. It's awesome. I thought I thought update the Fireman transform to make it more fun. That's what I'm gonna do too. I actually am implementing a new transformation in episode 3. So you will see a new transformation in episode 3 uh, that is actually made by Jaws Infinity and everything. And fun fact, I'm not sure how many people knew that. I'm pretty sure no one knew this, but uh, the transformation that Fireman has in episode 1 and 2 was actually made by Ultramac Productions. So uh, he did a really nice job with that. It's very like it's straight up just kind of almost ripped from the. It almost looks like it's ripped from the original series, and it's so well done. So yeah, I love Jaws Infinity's Mirror Man intro. Jaws Infinity. Jared does a lot of good work, and I kind of wish he was here so he can hear me praise him, but he had his own plans tonight. But yeah, he does a lot of good work with Mirror Man. He was one of my biggest inspirations when I made Fireman. You can see, especially episode 2, you can see a lot of inspiration taken from Jake Daikaiju Legends Zone Fighter, specifically I want to say episode 5 of Zone Fighter, and then kind of like sprinkles of like Mirror Man from Jaws Infinity uh, put into there and everything. So those were my two main inspirations. While episode 1 was taken from inspiration of like again Zone Fighter and then Ultramac Productions Ultraman series and everything like that. So where there wasn't really any human characters and it was mostly just the monster action. And this is episode 1. Uh, Originally, I did want episode 1 to have a story and have characters and everything. It just didn't work out, I guess. Episode 1 was kind of written in like an afternoon slash evening and wasn't really edited upon. I kind of just went straight from the screenplay to filming. And I kind of realized like, oh crap, I want to add so much stuff, but I don't really know how to go about it. So episode 1 was kind of rough. I don't really look back on it fondly. That and I was using a really crappy computer that just made it not fun to work on. So if Fireman episode 1 doesn't seem like it's, even compared to second episode, it's as well made or well polished, that's because it's not. It was kind of rushed together, it was kind of slapped together, and it was kind of, Frankenstein doctored up in a lot of ways just because the computer just refused to just cooperate a lot of times. Actually, funny enough, the original computer I was editing on and rendering it on actually died mid render, either of the final render or like one of the like last scenes I was rendering, and it died right in the middle of just rendering, and I was so pissed. I was like, man, this is dumb. But luckily, I had a backup computer, which I've used up until I got my new PC and everything. So at least the Metron in episode 2 had a loose, gruesome death, and yeah, he did. You're right, absolutely right. Yeah, in episode 5 of Zone Fighter, yeah, that Metron did not deserve that. deserve that. But I did kind of want that my Metron to still kind of die in a a less ceremoniously way. Um, but I loved how it all kind of congregated with his final words and then just the shot afterwards. That's one of my favorite scenes to work on because I love that. I love that kind of stuff, especially when there's kaiju blood involved. I love kaiju gore. That's why like the Showa Gamera movies and the by extension, really all the Gamera movies. That's why I really like the Gamera movies because they're not afraid to show you blood and guts and everything. I love kaiju gore. So yeah, expect more kaiju gore by the by the way. Um, but oh, I lost my train of thought again. I was going to say something else. But yeah, I definitely want to more implement more brutal and more impactful fighting styles in Fireman and everything. Just because I love that kind of stuff. I love it when it's in your face and there's dirt and there's blood and there's just so much going on and everything. So I'm excited to really, especially for episode 3, which will feature 2 monsters in that episode, and one of the monsters is going to die in a very very brutal sense, and I'm excited to work on that. I won't give it away. Uh, how they're gonna die. But I'm debating if I really want to give away the monsters in the episode, but maybe not. I don't know. Is Ghidorah gonna be in the Fireman series? I remember Metron mentioning a Golden Dragon A. Ghidorah is in Fireman. He's in one of the later episodes. I'm not going to give away what his role is, but he is not. He is not the dragon egg that was featured at the end of episode 2. But I think so since he's a silhouette in the intro. Yes, exactly. The silhouettes in the intro, the first version of the intro I made, those are all going to be. I think maybe minus a couple. Those monsters are going to be in the series. The ones that didn't make the cut are Balton, because Balton, I love Balton. I really really do. Balton's one of my favorite Saiyans. But he is just so overused. I don't know what I could possibly do with him. So he's out for now. And then Death Facer from the Ultraman Dyna movie. He was with the silhouette of Alien Borg, and he was going to be the robot monster in one of the future episodes, but he got replaced by someone even better. And now that I have this Ultra Act Glenfire, the fight between them is going to be amazing. So be expecting that. There is going to be a robot monster fight. I'm excited to do that because I love robot monsters. But yeah, but Ghidorah is going to be in the show. I depending. I haven't written out the screenplay at all. The only synopsis of episodes I've written out so far are episode 3 and 4, just more because they kind of go together. But yeah, and then but Ghidorah, he's going to be in it. I don't want to give away what the episode's going to be like just because I'm still brainstorming with the ideas. But Ghidorah is definitely in it. He's going to be a very big threat. And I'm trying to kind of make him the biggest threat so far in the series, which is kind of hard to do because there's a lot of strong monsters coming up, which Fireman is going to have to face off with. Um, but yeah, so he's going to be a very very big threat. which I'm excited to do and everything because Ghidorah is one of my favorite Godzilla monsters. So I'm very, very excited to do something with Ghidorah. But I will answer this: he is not the final boss monster. He's not in the egg. I think I already said that. But yeah, he is not in the egg. Uh, the egg is the King Dragon egg, and that really won't really play into anything. It'll play a role in episode 3, not a big one, but it will have some significance in later episodes as we figure out what the story is and how everything's gonna unravel. What is your favorite episode of my Ultra 7 series? You might want to save this for my Q&A. I can answer it now. We have about just 10 minutes until the Q&A, by the way. So if you have questions, you might want to write them down, or I will answer as many questions as you can give me, because I'll be streaming for another hour. But what is my favorite episode of Ultra? Can I say it's the episode that I'm gonna be in? Because I love everything that I'm in. No, I'm kidding. So far I liked, what was the one before the King Source 3 episode? Was it a Jiras episode? Because first of all, I like how you use that old Imperial Godzilla toy for Jiras, and I love the dialogue in that episode too. It always cracks me up. But I honestly like the dialogue in your Ultra 7 series is solid. I love it to death. It's so great. It's it's way better than the dialogue that I could really think of from my Ultra 7 series. Most because that really did not have a script. I didn't really write anything up for Ultra 7. It just kind of thrown together. So, can you ask me something? Can you wait until 7:30? Because that's when the Q&A, and I want to make sure that all the people, even though people have kind of been coming in and out of here like a bar, but I want to make sure that everyone who's watching here has enough time to get in here, or who wants to watch the stream to get in here and ask me questions and everything. But if you can, just wait until 7:30, and then I will happily answer whatever questions you give me. So if you can't tell, I love talking. I love talking to myself, and I love talking to you guys. So if you could just hold off for another 10 minutes, 9 minutes, that'd be great. I'm always so worried to have like drinks around here. It's not a Q&A. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead then. If it's not for the Q&A, yeah, don't worry about it. Go ahead and ask me that. But as I was saying, I'm always so worried to have like open drinks around because I'm so worried my stupid self is gonna like knock it over and I'm gonna ruin my new PC. So I hope that didn't jinx anything. So yeah, if I just like if you hear a oh, are we back? Can anyone hear me? Hello, hello, everybody. Can you hear me? This thing on? All right. Sweet. Okay, after Daikaiju Legends severely ruined my stream, we made it back. What I didn't get to say, or what I didn't get to say before, I was really interrupted, was that release episode 8 of Zone Fighter, and then I'll release episode 3. So, yep, that's them's the rules. I don't make them. I swear to God, it's not even funny because I was just talking about I was trying to say I'm so anxious about having open drinks around my PC. Uh, so if you hear a thud and then I scream like a little girl and the stream cuts out, it's because I spilled a drink. So that was like horrible timing. Because not only that, I just said right before I noticed the stream lag was that, man, I hope I didn't jinx that. And then lo and behold, so talk about unfortunate timing. But we're back, and we're gonna let everyone catch up. But I have a figure that is Lightning's Collection Power Ranger Cycle Blue Ranger, but I had an idea for the Ultraman Diamond. That's the name. But that's actually pretty cool. See, I always did really like, when people use their own figures and everything to play Ultraman and everything. First of all, I love Power Rangers. I was actually about to wear a Power Rangers shirt, but for the occasion, I decided to wear my Monarch shirt. If everyone could see that, flashing y'all. But but yeah, that is super cool. That is super duper cool. I really hope the best of luck to you. Oh, apparently chat was broken too. Okay. Well, hopefully that won't happen in the next hour or so because we have one whole minute until the Q&A starts. So I'm gonna give it. We'll give it like maybe another 5 minutes. So 7:35, the Q&A will officially begin. So get your notepens ready, get your pencils, and start thinking of things you want to ask me. I guess my Ultra Act Ace Beam arm falls off. Oh, like the thing you plug in and everything. That sucks. That really sucks. I never did like that was I know I think the SH Figure Arts still do that too. I don't like how they plug in like it's one solid handpiece and then excuse me, it's a beam effect part onto the handpiece. For some reason that doesn't vibe for me. I always feel like I'm gonna break it. I don't know how you could possibly, remedy that because originally Ultra Act just had like a little sleeve you slide on the arm and everything, and that was just ugly. And the only reason I know that is because I have an Ultra Act Ultraman Tiga, and it does that, and it's not pretty. So, uh, just all right. No beam effects for me. Just wait, wait a minute. Have you read my chat about the Psycho Blue Ranger? Yeah, that you're gonna use it for your own Ultraman. Call him Ultraman Diamond. Heck yeah, man. I read everything in chat. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I dig that. But no, that's really cool. I like hearing about everyone's fan series and everything. It's really neat. It's really cool. I a lot of times I will go out of my way to find like fan series and fan films of Godzilla and Ultraman and everything, just because I think it's cool. I like seeing what people do, and then it gives me ideas of what I want to do and all that. So another thing I keep noticing, I'm surprised no one has brought up the fact that my studio looks like a complete mess right now. Uh, but yeah, this is where actually I film. It should be no surprise. I'm sure a lot of you've seen it in a collection update. So, oh mother. Okay, sorry. The little wheel started spinning again. And it got me scared. So I didn't cuss. So it's all right. I didn't cuss. So when I finally graduate college, I'll do videos as a hobby. That's cool though. Good luck with college. I'm not doing that, but good luck with that. I sincerely hope that college is gonna go well for you and that you enjoy it and you make the most out of it and whatever you're gonna do. I hope you get there. But yeah. For right now, videos is definitely a hobby. I would like it to be a career one day. I just don't really know how to go about that right now. Besides monetization and everything, but monetization things doesn't seem like a good idea since I use a lot of copyright materials. But maybe in the future I'll make a Patreon, wink, nudge, or OnlyFans. So if you want to OnlyFans G Team 2, just let me know and I will set something up. You may say your studio. I read that as audio. Your studio is messy, but mine is way messier. I believe it, honestly. I keep this. This is like one of the least rooms I come into. It's literally a back room, by the way. It's a storage room, and I converted it into a studio room. But the cool thing about it is there's also a fridge and a microwave in here, so that's where I got my drinky drink from. But it's been a hassle, but this is my final year, hopefully. Yeah, I see. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to go to college. I hope you're making the most of it. You're doing your best, but school just is not. Me and school are like water and oil. We do not mix. It just doesn't go well. I don't. I have no drive to go to school. So I admire people who can do that and everything. So I hope it goes well. I sincerely hope it's your final year too, so you can get to your hobbies. You can make your food while you make fireman. Actually, I have fireman just heat up my food. He's called fireman for a reason. That would actually be a really cool idea for a skit. Like fireman is a chef. You know what I mean? That'd be actually kind of cool. I'm gonna use that one day. But so if you see if you see kaiju comedy and it's fireman in a chef's hat, you'll know exactly what you're in for. So yeah, but we're looking pretty good right now. We're looking pretty solid. Make that skit, please. I'm glad you said please. If you didn't say please, I wasn't gonna make it. All right, it's 7:34 my time. I hope everyone is excited and hyped for this Q&A because I've literally been looking forward to doing this all day. But credit me on an idea. I honestly might even put you in a sketch. Who knows? I've been actually meaning to put other people in my kaiju comedies besides myself because I can only do so many voices. So nice headset, loser. All right, sorry guys, stream's over. I can't do this. I cannot be harassed on my very own stream. Great. I can't do this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. No more Q&A because Space Guardian ruined it for everyone. Nah, that's all right. That's my friend Joe. Everybody. He's not some random, so don't worry. Oh, got him. How you doing, Joe? I hope you're doing swell on this wonderful Wednesday. I want to be in kaiju comedy. Maybe you will. Maybe you will be in kaiju comedy. If I ever decide to make more things of kaiju comedy. If you ever get HAF Fireman, you should have his original form as his power up form, like so he can like get powered up. That's actually an idea I had. That Matt Ultraman. I knew someone was gonna make the Joe Mama joke. I knew it. I knew someone was gonna do that. That's funny, but I was actually thinking of using the original go ahead and show that, yeah. But I was gonna use the original Fireman as like his power up form, like in Quadruple S Gridman. So G Team 2 Monster Wars, look it up. Why is that like the only thing? Why is that the only thing you remember me from? Mostly because we haven't spoken more than like 3 sentences to each other. But still, I hate that. I don't hate, but like it makes me laugh. That's the only thing like uh that's like the only thing you remember me from, and I guess that's a good legacy to leave. So how you doing, Kaijuzilla 621? Always good to see you. I love your work. I'm doing quite swell, but fuck school. Yes, we were just talking about how much I do not like school. I can't do it, so I admire people like you, Joseph, who can do school. I can't do it personally. It's not for me. So okay, so it is 7:36. It is time officially for the Q&A. So if you have your questions ready, go ahead and send them my way. Have a club to run. Oh, you got a club? That's dope. All right. Well, it was nice seeing you, Earth M78 Studios. Thank you for dropping by. And hopefully I will catch you on the flip flop. Have a nice time at your club. I asked you if you I asked you if you could use some of the roars you made with credit. You're only like roars that's down high quality on YouTube. Was it it was the Mothra 2019 roars, right? Yeah, you're more than welcome to use them. I thought I responded to that comment. Maybe I didn't. I really hope I responded to you. So I'm sorry if you're just now getting an answer, but yeah, you are more than welcome to use my roars. And I do take requests on roars too. But so if you ever need any more spicy, high quality monster roars, you know who to contact. But yeah, more than go ahead. But yep, time is 6:38, so Q&A begins now. Uh, so let's go. Drop me some questions. They can be about anything. They can be about why do I do monster roars? Why is my favorite color purple? Why is one eye worse than the other? Who knows? When is the SH Ultraman G Team 2 coming out? Okay, so you didn't hear from me, but I have special exclusive contact information. Bluefin or whoever makes SH Figure Arts. Of who are going to make a special G Team 2 Ultraman figure just for my super secret G Team 2 fan series coming out later in 20 never. So, why are you stinky? Why are you smelly? Twisted every day? God. Welcome, Twisted Everyday, otherwise known as Kylie, otherwise known as my GF. Say hi. How are you doing, love? I hope you're doing well. Space Guardian, bro. What's your address, bro? 1234 Sesame Street. I live in the trash can. You might know me as my other alias, Oscar the Grouch. So, G Team 2 merch. See, that's an idea I'm open to, but I personally speaking, I don't feel like I'm big enough to have my own merch. One thing I would like to do is the logo that I made earlier this year, the ring of the Godzilla in the Toho ring with the fire ring around it. That was really cool. I would love to put that on a shirt or a hat or something. What animals or creature sounds would you use if you had to make your own Ghidorah roar? Okay, so since Ghidorah is an extremely unique, his roar is a very unique sound. The only sounds that come to mind when I want to use a Ghidorah roar, uh, is probably like a hyena, just because they do that giggle. And if I was able to warp that into sounding more menacing, like I don't know, deep in the bass or slow it down or whatever, I would definitely use a hyena. I'm open to actually using like a dolphin. Same reason they have that cackle. I think that would produce a really interesting sound. It almost would remind me uh, of like the Velociraptor sound in Jurassic Park because they did use dolphins for that. Um, but uh, but I think mostly a hyena, dolphin. I'm trying to think. Oh, I liked in King of the Monsters how they used snakes, the rattlesnakes and everything. I like they gave him a hiss because personally, I always wanted Ghidorah to kind of hiss or something along those lines. So I guess if I had to pick three, would be a hyena, dolphin, and rattlesnake, or just snake hisses and everything. I want him to still have that really high pitched cackle. I love that. I don't want it to be any deeper because I'm not a fan of the Heisei Ghidorah roar in the slightest. It's cool what they did, and it's cool. It sounds nice for Mecha King Ghidorah, but not for regular Ghidorah. So weekly skits, and then the emoji. Uh, weekly skits. If I ever get off my lazy butt and start writing down the ideas I have for skits, then they could possibly come weekly. I actually do have a idea for a skit, not a kaiju comedy skit, but a skit coming up that I've been thinking about for a while now. And actually, when I get started filming on that, whenever I get the chance. Can I do a sick kickflip over your Ghidorah figure? You can't even roll out of bed properly. I'm not going to trust you with a skateboard and a $200 figure. So no, no, you cannot. Top 10 worst Godzilla YouTubers. Okay, anyone who steals content and passes off with their own, instantly number one. Trying to think, that one, the Samuel Safe guy was definitely up there, but stopped stealing content, so he's okay now. I don't know. I don't really stay up to date with kaiju drama just because I don't like being a part of drama and everything. Mostly because it doesn't pertain to me. But I don't really know. I couldn't even I couldn't even pull up like my favorite top 10 kaiju YouTubers. So like anyone who steals content and passes it with their own. Like legit yesterday, if you guys seen that Godzilla and Shinjuku video that was made by some Japanese visual artist uh, last year for the 65th anniversary, I just saw someone re-upload it and like, oh, here's this cool Godzilla video and Godzilla and Shinjuku, but here's the credit to the artist. Like, why don't you just not take the video and upload it as your own? You know what I mean? Oh well, but. My Revoltech Baragon did a shelf dive. That's not a question, but that's funny. I relate to that. Can you tell KaijuZilla to accept my friend request on Discord? Well, first of all, you spelled accept wrong, so no. Who is the G Team 1? I knew someone was going to ask this. G Team 1 was my very first YouTube channel when I was 11, and it doesn't exist anymore because either I deleted it or it got deleted due to copyright issues because I remember I made like a video combining all my favorite songs into one video and it sounded like garbage by the way, but I thought it was fun. So Q&A, this is going to be confusing questions. How can I make an SH Figure Arts Ultraman Diamond or Ultraman? I'm just asking. Bro, I have no idea. I don't make figures, I just buy them. So I'm sure there has to be a tutorial on how to make just humanoid figures. Um, One idea is to get one of those like grayscale bodies, just like those maquette bodies and everything. Um, just get one of those and just kind of like add stuff to it, like uh, putty and all that. So NDK Films, yo, what's up, Ryan? How you doing? Uh, how's your Wednesday been? I hope you're doing well. We are doing a Q&A section of my stream, so I'm pretty sure if you go to the copyright on your videos, these weird Russian bot-like channels are uploading your videos, having to be other people. Really? Huh? I actually didn't know that. That's kind of scary. I actually don't like knowing about that. I could have slept better if I didn't know that and everything. So, but thank you for sharing that. And then TokuFan73 says, I'm black. Well, I'm partially black, so I relate to you in that. So, but any update on the next episode of Fireman? And will Glenn Firefigure ever be switched out with the actual Fireman? First of all, hello, a Sam called Sam. It's nice to see you again. Thank you for joining the stream. Will he be switched out? Will the original Fireman make an appearance? He won't be switched out. I don't think so. I'm still kind of in the planning phase of what I want to do with Fireman. But I do have something planned for the original Fireman suit, if you want to call it that. But as of right now, no plans are kind of set in stone just because I don't have the figure. But any update on the next episode of Fireman? Episode 3, I said this earlier, but episode 3 will probably not be coming out until this winter, as in like December or January, February of 2021. I don't want to make any release dates just because I know I won't follow up on it. But yeah, episode 3 is currently being written. I have a lot of great ideas, especially now that I have the Ultrac Glenfire, and I'm gonna show that off again just because more people are showing up. But okay, edited version. Can you tell KaijuZilla to please accept my friend request on Discord? No, because I'm not KaijuZilla's mom, and I can't tell him what to do. My views get more views on Russian sites. Oh wait, I know what you're talking about now. Those like third party like those black screen like those uh those like really creepy like deep web looking sites. Yes, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, those sites are scary. I remember when I posted my old monster I saw them on those sites. So I've been good. Work was aight. How's your job? Job is all right. I currently am somewhat indifferent about it. I like it because it gives me money. I don't like it because I actually have to work. So, um, Fireman will heat up this winter. Yes, yes, it will. So, I really want I really wanted episode 3 to come out in a shorter time span, but it just doesn't seem like it just because I'm using a new editing program. So yeah, G Team 2 is my father. He will not comply with terrorists. I will not. I do not want terrorists surrounding my son. I do not want terrorists in his life. He is too precious, my little baby boy, to be terrorized. So he is like NCIS G Team 2. There you go. I actually don't even remember what NCIS is about. I don't even think I've actually watched it. So it's the show about cops, right? Or detectives? Troy to G Fest Discord server made by Jaws Man. I could find you there. Is that for Sputter for me? Because if I join a server, I'm not gonna respond a lot just because I forget to forget to respond. I like to join the plenty of servers, but that'd be cool. Okay, so that was for Spud. But still, if you ever want me to join a server, I'm not probably not gonna respond a whole lot just because I forget to respond to. I forget to respond to a lot of messages. So, oh, I need another sippy. I'm really glad I'm getting a lot of questions about Fireman too. That makes me really happy. But when is the next? When is the next Ultraman 7 episode where he turned into Ultraman? Okay, that's actually that's probably never. Never. It's I don't think I'll work on Ultra 7. And if I do, it will be a revisit. It'll be a completely reboot. I have plans for it. I should say that. But I don't think those plans will ever come to light. Just because I sold the Ultra 7 figure that was in the show in the series I made. So it's that doesn't exist anymore. That's why I want to get the reissue of the SH Figure Arts Ultra 7. But episode 3 of Ultra 7 probably will never see the light of day unless I dig up the old clips I made and find the old script and somehow remake it and everything. That'd be kind of fun, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Yeah, except they deal with cases in the Navy. Is that actually what they do at NCIS? Huh. I thought it was like a detective show, like non-sci-fi X-Files, you know. Farewell and adieu editing and FX E. And then Jawsman replies EA Sports. It's in the gay. But nah, nothing will ever happen with the Ultra 7 series I made like 3 years ago. So uh unfortunately, I hate to say that because I had a lot of plans for it too. I had so many ideas written down for it, but it just is probably just not gonna happen. So watch Breaking Bad. I That's on the very big list of shows I need to watch. I need to finish JoJo before I literally start anything. I've been like on part 4 for the last like of this year just because I'm so bad at watching shows. So let me at least finish part 4 and finish part 5 before I even consider watching any more shows. But I've heard good things about Breaking Bad. I've seen the first episode, so that's got to count for something. Just like I've seen the first episode of Stranger Things. So it's the Naval Criminal Investigation Service. It's an why? Wow, I feel really stupid now. But yeah, I okay, that's cool. I actually didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Better than JoJo. Okay, well, so far nothing's better than JoJo considering I'm not really watching anything besides the Common Rider and Ultraman Jack. So just finished part 4 in part 5. See, I'm not the only one who's relatively behind on JoJo. So, uh, drugs. Yeah. Just stop watching JoJo. I can't. It's about principle. I want to finish watching it. I have so many things I want to watch before I actually, start watching something else. Never stop. It's not better. I'll have to stop eventually just because there's no part 6 or part 7 or part 8, so I can't watch any more until David Productions makes more series. So, but I will get to I'll get to Breaking Bad at some point in my life when it's like, a rainy day and I have nothing else better to do. The one time where I don't want to watch Godzilla or Tokusatsu, then I will consider it. But as of right now, my template is very, very not wide, or whatever you want to call it. My plate of my plate of just movies and shows is not very wide. NDK, finish your movie. I assume we're talking about his Jurassic Park movie. So yeah, finish your Jurassic Park movie. Even though I haven't watched the other two that you've made. So other than JoJo, what other anime have you watched during quarantine? You didn't see, that's funny. The only thing I've watched during quarantine was Kamen Rider uh, and Return of Ultraman. But last year I binge watched Quadruple S Gridman. Fantastic show. I love that show so much. It is so good. But I actually haven't watched any other anime. Well, maybe I have. I'm trying to think what else. My girlfriend showed me a couple episodes of My Hero Academia. I thought that was pretty neat. I could, if I actually sat down and, excuse me, binge watched it, I would get into it. So if you watch the first episode, hopefully it'll hook you enough to binge the rest of for season 1. I'd have to rewatch the first episode, so I don't doubt that I wouldn't be able to get hooked and everything. I am very easy to get invested in things. Like, even if it's a really crappy movie, I probably will get invested if I just shut up and watch the movie. Uh, Good job. Shut your face hole. Shut your face hole. Uh, Great man, baby dan dan, baby dan dan. Mm-hmm. Quadruple S Gridman is so good. It's unbelievably good. I didn't expect it to be that good. Mostly because I don't really have expectations for anime. I was thinking about watching SS Gridman. Not sure though. You really should. It's like there's only 12 episodes. You honestly could watch it in maybe a day, depending on like how you binge watch shows. I think it's really good. It's chock full of Ultraman references, and I'm a massive Ultraman nerd. I love Ultraman. So I liked it a lot. I love that show. And then Akane is, I think that's her name, right? Akane is best girl, obviously. So yeah, I highly recommend it. It's a really really good show. And it's just a really pretty show too. There's a lot of like, just really cool set pieces and just art, and it's just, and the music is, I love the music. Plus it's Shiro Sagisu who did Shin Godzilla and Evangelion and everything. So but yeah. I'm trying to think what else. What else is good about Gridman? The monsters are actually really cool. I was actually thinking of if I ever got my hands on one of the quadruple S Gridman kaiju's, I was gonna put them in Fireman and do something kind of funky with them. I just don't know what that would be. Uh, Probably like some mechanical monster, some cyborg monsters. I do love cyborg monsters, so when will you purchase your first JoJo figure and make a JoJo animation? That's when JoJo figures aren't stupidly expensive. When I find something I actually like if I can find a stand, like literally any stand, I guess I will put them in something, preferably probably a kaiju comedy or something. Uh, but if I can find like, I don't know, Star Platinum or Zawoldo or Crazy Diamond, or even the hand. I would love to put those in something, just make it funny. So I've been wanting to use a lot of JoJo references in kaiju comedy, just never really had the opportunity to. So Godzilla stand, yes. How about when JoJo figures don't look like shit? I don't know what they look like, so I can't say how accurate that is. But yes, this is the 1989 NECA Bio Goji. I recently got this probably about a week or two ago. Absolutely love this figure. Bio Goji is my favorite Godzilla suit and design, so I love it. It's awesome. You definitely will be seeing him in the future. It's a great figure. I see the funny story about this is because like I have a Target that's not maybe like 10 minutes away from where I live, and I've been literally going there almost once every week just to see if they had this figure, and they didn't. Recently they actually been clearing out a lot of their NECA figures, specifically the Godzilla figures, and so I'm like, is it just not coming? Because all the 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 freaking Godzilla scalpers are just buying the figure and then reselling it for like $100. I'm like, dude, come on. So I got it with an Amazon gift card, and I have no regrets. It was worth it. So uh. They can't seem to get JoJo figures right. From like the one review, which was the Jobby review of Jotaro, it seemed like he was more based off the manga, but I don't know. I don't read the manga. So, QnA, I started watching my first Ultraman show. It was Ultraman Orb and Jeed, but Jeed is my favorite. Jeed is definitely not my favorite. That's for sure. Time for quesadilla. I must go. Thank you for stopping by, Joe. Appreciate it. Enjoy your quesadilla. Uh, but but yeah, Jeed is not. I I'm glad Jeed is your favorite. I'm glad you get something out of it. For me, Jeed was not my favorite. I had the hardest time getting through Jeed. It was a slog. It was not fun. I did not like the characters. I think the only character I really liked was Laiha, and then yeah, just Laiha, and that's about it. So yeah, I don't like Jeed. Orb, on the other hand, love Orb. Everything about Orb is fantastic. I love Orb so much. So I need to get it on Blu-ray. I really do. It's one of my one of my favorites. So I'm gonna cop that and do an unboxing. I meant to do an unboxing, but I was too excited to actually have it. And I think it was actually after work when I got him. So, uh, but yeah, do an unboxing. It'll be fun. Bio Goji is sexy, no homo. He is extremely sexy, hella homo. He is thickums. I love Bio Goji. QnA, where can I watch Taro for free? Probably like sites like Kiss Asian. I'd imagine. I don't think Crunchyroll has any more of the Showa. I know Shout Factory has Ultraman Leo, uh, which is pretty good. I've seen 4 episodes of Ultraman Leo. I like it. I like it a lot. Ultraman Leo is really good. But I couldn't even tell you where to watch Taro for free. I'd assume just scour the internet, like Kiss Asian or something like that. I'm sure you'll find somewhere that has it for free, or just wait until the Mill Creek Blu-ray comes out. I think that's coming out next winter because they're releasing Rube uh, this fall. So if you can wait it out, just wait it out. But if you can't, I would say go scour the internet looking for some free subtitles of free Ultraman Taro. Uh, I have a bad feeling about watching Ultraman Tower, honestly, just because like a lot of the monster designs I don't like. They just they I just but I don't like the monster designs of Taro. They all look extremely ugly, and I think that's just because Ultraman Taro is cheaper. Nothing against that. I haven't actually watched the show, but I haven't finished watching the original Ultraman. But House 7. Uh, First of all, the original Ultraman is pretty good. It's a nice, like, relaxing, like, giant monster tokusatsu show. Ultra 7, on the other hand, holy crap, you will get sucked into every episode just because it's just the atmosphere is just great. I love the characters. I love the alien monsters. I love Seven. He does not appear a lot, by the way, in Ultra 7, but when he does, the action sequences, they're just great. I love Ultra 7, but it's really good. I don't think you'd regret it, because if you love like very moody set pieces and very serious storylines and everything, uh, they do it great. My favorite episode is the Metron episode of Ultra 7. So that's why I use Metron for episode 2. Um, so uh, Godzilla versus Dimension 2. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know about Godzilla Dimension fighting, but I might have Dimension fight someone else, relatively a giant turtle of sorts. So we'll have to see on that one. We'll have to see. Are you ready for Shin Ultraman? I'm excited to see what it's going to be about, because I think if I remember correctly, it's just going to be a reimagining of the original Ultraman series, and so I'm excited to see what they can do with it. I do hope they take it in a more serious tone, like they did with Ultra 7. I like when Ultraman shows are serious, not too serious, but yeah, I'm excited to see what they can do with it. I don't expect Shin Godzilla 2. I don't expect Jiras to be in it. I'm tired of people saying that. But I'm excited to see what they can do with it. Shin Ultraman makes me physically uncomfortable. We've only seen like the one awkward picture of him standing like a kid who just wet the bed and he's waiting for his mom to like wake up. But like, yeah, he's all right. He looked like Ultraman, so I can't really complain too much about that. But yeah, I'm not expecting Shin Godzilla 2 or anything like that. I think Shin Ultraman is going to be its own thing. I really do not want it tying into Shin Godzilla. If it does, if it happens to tie into Shin Godzilla in a very clever and cool way, then I'll take back what I say. But I feel like it doesn't need to be a sequel, because first of all, Shin Godzilla doesn't need a sequel. I think it's fine on its own to have that mystery. It'd be cool if it had a sequel, but I don't think the sequel will ever live up to the first movie and everything. So I'm very excited to see what they do with Shin Ultraman, just because I love Ultraman and everything. I genuinely hope they do something new, like what the Marvel Comics is gonna do with Ultraman. That they just kind of they do something very original, very new. So I'm hoping for that at least. Have you played Persona 5? Nope, I don't own a PS4, so I cannot play it. And I just got my gaming PC, so I have not played it on PC either. Uh, I've heard mixed things about Persona 5. I can't say if it's gonna be good or not because I haven't played it. But I can always give it a shot one of these days whenever I start to actually use my gaming PC as a gaming PC. So one day I'll probably play it, but I wouldn't say I'm much of a gamer. I literally only play maybe like 3 or 4 games, and those are on my Xbox, and those just happen to be Halo, Destiny 2, excuse me, and Minecraft. So, but those are all now shows, or not shows, games that I can play on my PC. So maybe one day I'll get a PS4. Unless Persona 5 is on PC, then I can just play it that way. It's pretty good. I'm gonna take your word for it. Do you have any advice on making an Ultraman series? Wow, that's actually I don't know. You're not a gamer out there. Not a gamer. I just drank my Mountain Dew Code Red live on stream. But do I have any advice for making an Ultraman series? Just have fun. If you have an idea for what you want to do in your series, do it. if you have a specific monster you want to use, do it. I think you should just go with the flow. Um, and if you take inspiration from someone, it's okay if it resembles a little bit because it's still your own creation and everything. So, um, just have fun with it. And if you think you have a good idea for an Ultraman series, then go for it. Just kind of do your own thing. And if you don't really know what exactly you're trying to do some research on the monster you're using, the episode it comes from. 'Cause that's what I've done with Fireman. Episode 1 and 2 are based off the original episodes of what 1 through 4 of Fireman, almost relatively under the same names. Where episode 1 of Fireman is called Birth of Fire, and it features two monsters who resemble Baragon and Naranga. And then episode 3 and 4 of Fireman, one of the episode, I think it's called Counterattack the Invader or something like that. And I called it Counter the Invaders, and they had a Stegosaurus monster, and I used Anguirus. It's the whole thing. And then aliens in it were called Alien Meteor. So technical note: never buy MW. If I delete it from a PS4, it would make it physically lighter. Oh my god! Wait, Modern Warfare? See, that's another thing. Call of Duty never really piqued my interest too, which is weird because I love shooters. I think it's mostly because like Call of Duty has always kind of kind of excuse me has become like very competitive, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm a little late to the game and getting into Call of Duty, but I'd like to play it one day. There is an Ultraman powered on eBay for $56 Ultra. Oh, the vinyl. Oh, that would be cool. I really wanted the Ultraman Great, an Ultraman powered Ultra Hero series. Just because I don't care for their older vinyl models, they don't look good. But I may have to check that out. But I just don't like the reason I haven't collected a whole lot of Ultraman vinyls, just because I don't really use them for anything. Especially with the SH figure arts coming out, I may or may not sell them. But who knows? Who knows? Will you do more streams in the future? If I have a reason to stream, I probably will. Like if I ever do figure out, more how to, I know how to show my screen and everything, but I'm not going to take the risk of doing that. And once I get like, a better mic that doesn't sound like I'm talking through a Taco Bell drive-through or order window, then I will, and I'll get an actual proper webcam. Then I definitely will stream in the future. I want to do editing streams and everything, but at the same time, when I edit, I want to focus on editing. So who knows? But yeah, Modern Warfare also same because only when I actually got into it, it's really good. Just 281 gigabytes. It's a burden to have. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't really have a ton of space on my console either. I think I had to uninstall Doom, the original one, the one that came out in 2016, just to make way for Destiny 2 because holy crap, Destiny 2 is a massive, massive like game. It has so much going on. But yeah, yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, streaming. That's another thing too. Yeah, if I wanted to stream, I may start doing like games and stuff and just hang out and play games with y'all. But I'm not a gaming channel. That's the thing. So maybe I'll find some Godzilla or Kaiju related games to play. But there might be an Ultra 500 of power and great because because the thingy, the new series thingy. Yeah. Maybe I'll look into that thing because I do like Ultraman Great and Powered. Well, man, I gotta go. This was fun. I really hope to do more in the future. Of course, man. Of course. I will see you later, my dude. Take care. Thank you for stopping by, and enjoy the rest of your evening. But yeah, we are at 8:12. We will go until about 8:30. This has been fun so far. I'm actually really enjoying doing this. So maybe in the future I will do another stream. That stream may be related to Fireman though. Ooh, Favorite NGE episode? Oh my god, I need to rewatch Evangelion. Um, Preferably the subtitled, the one on Netflix. Because as much as I love Spike Spencer, voicing Shinji, I need to I need to watch the original audio. Um, so my favorite episode, I just had it too. I know for it. Dang. I really need to go back and watch that. I really do. Oh, the Bar Deal episode, the Ava Unit 3. Love that episode. Uh, just because like the tension and Ava Unit 3 is my favorite Ava unit. Um, I love that episode. I love it. I love it. And it's the final fight between Unit 1 and Unit 3. Absolutely gruesome. If you know me, I love me some giant monster gore, and that filled my appetite. Sent you a 10-year gift on Discord. Talk to y'all later. All right, I'm excited to see that then. But yeah, the episode with Ava Unit 3, great episode. Absolutely fantastic episode. I do want to do something with Bardeal in the future, whether it be a versus video or him part of a skit. Because I have a voice for him. Specifically, the figure I'd be using would be my robot spirits Unit 3. And he talked like this and referred to himself in the third person. So, when I get my Zone Fire figure, I'm going to make a short battle. See, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a short battle with Zone Fire everything. So at some point, I will get my hands on an HAF Zone Fighter figure. Hopefully for a decent price. Maybe when G Fest comes around next year. That's if COVID's gone, but one can hope. One can certainly hope that G Fest will be better next year. Mostly because it didn't happen this year. So, what's on your what's your opinion on Packer from Skull Island making a video essay soon about him? That's actually a really cool idea. Packard, yeah, that was Samuel L. Jackson's character. Packard was definitely uh, a good a human antagonist. I liked, you could feel a lot from what he was thinking, even if he didn't have to say much. Um, I like, you instantly see him and you get this old war hero vibe from him, and of course his grudge against Kong is extremely dumb in the movie sense, not in like, oh, I think it's stupid. It's not stupid, it's actually really well done. But in the movie, he's only doing this just so he can get some fulfillment and feel some kind of achievement, because this takes place after the Vietnam War, correct? So uh and America lost that war, and everyone hated the soldiers for doing that. But I definitely think he is a great character. He's a great human antagonist, and his overall character is just great. So um, that's a good movie too. Kong Skull Island. That's probably like I don't like getting into the discussion like, oh, this 2014 is better than King of the Monsters, or Kong Skull Island is better than 2014 and King of the Monsters. But Kong Skull Island is extremely, like, take away Godzilla, it's an extremely good movie. It's extremely entertaining. And I love the humor. I love the dialogue. I love the monster action. It's just a fun movie to watch. That's a movie I literally can watch over and over and probably not get tired of it. Same thing with King of the Monsters. I really do like King of the Monsters for the same reason. Uh, just because it's fun. It's got a lot of cool moments, a lot of funny dialogue. I'm one of the few people who think the gonorrhea joke is actually funny. It gets me every time, and I'm not embarrassed to say that. Maybe a little bit, but it's just I like that movie. I like the MonsterVerse movies, and I can't say which is better than which, just because I like each and every movie for a different reason. Like, 2014 is a great return to form of Godzilla. It brought something very new to the table for Godzilla, at least, and it's very dark. It's very slow. It's very just heavy. And you definitely feel the weight that the monsters bring, not only when they're on the screen, but in the movie. And then Kong Skull Island is a very much lighthearted movie compared to 2014. Um, and it is, it's fun, it's colorful, it's got a lot going on, a lot of cool action set pieces, and that's pretty much the same thing I have for Godzilla King of Monsters. And so yeah, opinion on Pacific Rim 2. Oh, the Jaegers were cool. The the kaiju's were cool. I like the mass production models of the Jaegers. Those were cool. They ruined every other character I liked in the movie, so John Boyega was nice. I don't really like Pacific Rim Uprising, and it's it's like watching a Fast and the Furious movie, one of the newer ones. It's just turn off your brain and have fun. That's the kind of movie it is. So it is not a good movie though. I personally don't like it that much, but I like it when I'm in the mood. So I feel like you're not being honest, GT. I am being honest. I am being genuinely honest when I say it's not a good movie, but I like when big robots and big monsters slap against each other in a very cool manner. So, what kaiju movie are you watching tomorrow? Probably Gamera 2. Um, well, I never did look up how long it is. Um, so I know you like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and Rampage has him in it, so we may watch that. I may make you just pick because uh but yeah, probably either Gamera 2 just so we can pick up where Gamera 1 left off, cuz Gamera 2 is a really good movie. And then or Rampage. So, we'll let you pick. I can't turn off my brain, bro. It's the Independence Day 2 of Kaiju. I'm fortunate enough to actually never really see Independence Day 2 all the way through. I've only seen the ending of it. And from what I saw, it visually Independence Day 2 looks great, but I could tell it was not a good movie. So, I'm glad I didn't really I have no desire to watch Independence Day 2, at least, not by myself. So, hello, my name is G Team 2 as of always. That's actually really funny because I don't remember where that as of always came from. I think I just started saying that because I thought in my head it makes sense. But when you really think about it, it kind of doesn't. Uh, as of always, like if you say that in a normal sentence, like "Oh, hello, my name is G Team 2 as of always." Well, maybe. I think I'm just overthinking again. But God bless you. You're truly blessed. Never watch it. I will take your word for it. I am never going to watch it. You have my word. Gotta go. See you later. All right, Andy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining us for the stream. Appreciate you giving me your questions and suggestions and everything. I hope you take care and enjoy the rest of your evening. Uh, But like, see, I brought up a Rampage and everything. See, Rampage arguably is also a dumb monster movie, but at least that movie had heart. At least that movie had, you know, some comedic value and everything. Not only with the people, but with the monsters and everything. And it had some amazing fight set pieces, amazing action, and it brought a lot to the table and everything. And it has The Rock, so you can never go wrong with The Rock. Like, you can say all you want about the movies he's been, like Scorpion King and Doom and everything, but like, this is Dwayne The Rock Johnson we're talking about. He literally makes every movie good, and that's the tweet. That is the tweet. So, uh, at least Rampage took itself on. Honestly, it was trying to be. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's doing what the Fast and the Furious movies do now. They realize, oh, these are dumb action movies. So Rampage is like, okay, this is about a game where monsters smash up a city. Let's show the monsters smash up a city and everything. Uh, so yeah, that's why it paid off immensely. And the characters in that movie were actually, you could enjoy, like, you could get attached to these characters. One of my favorite characters in the movie is what's his face from The Walking Dead. I always, if I saw him, I would be able to say, oh, that's him. But you know what I'm talking about, the cowboy guy. My first Ultra acts were Ultraman Jack and Ultraman Nexus. That's actually really cool. I actually never really seen anything from Ultraman Nexus. Mostly because, again, I suck at watching shows. I know it's on Crunchyroll. Same thing with Ultraman Guy, and I've been meaning to watch it, but now I'm kind of just waiting until they come out on Blu-ray, so I have more of a reason to watch them, I guess. So, but I guess I don't really need to watch it. But what was the other movie I was just thinking? Oh, Colossal. Yeah, that's another really good. I don't know why it popped in my head, but I think it's because we were talking about recent kaiju movies. That's another movie I need to rewatch again, just because Colossal, for it being a kaiju movie, it's really well done. That's a movie that has some great characters in it. So I like Colossal, but yeah. See, like, Ultra Act figures are really cool. I do like uh how now the SH figure arts are kind of scaled down because now they kind of fit in with the monsters a little more. Uh, I always liked when my monsters were bigger than my Ultraman. That's just me. I feel like it fits in the scale. And funny too, the Glenfire actually fits in with kind of both the vinyl figures and the uh, SH Monster Arts, or not Monster Arts, Figure Arts Ultraman figures. So Marcus, I made it. There he is. Ultramac Productions has entered the chat room. I guess I'm going to be going for a little longer now just because you decided to show up fashionably late for whatever reason. So let me guess. I was eating Jin or whatever. But it's great that you made it, Matt. Always happy to see you. Yeah, no kidding. You're late. Because I was gonna end the stream at like 8:30, but I will go at least go into like 8:45, just because I'm starting to get hungry. And my dad made chicken, so I like me some chicken. Num num num. But always great to have you in the stream. I was with my wife. Ah, okay, gotcha. Okay, ooh, all right. At least I can make time for my friends, Matt. Okay, so nah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. There will be other streams in the future. But and I know for a fact I'm going to be making a 10-year video, so don't worry about it. I'm debating if I really should add like a Q&A portion to that video too, considering I already made a Q&A. I just know a lot of people who I know would like the Q&A. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Well, that kind of sucks. Stream freaking lagged. Sorry I missed you, Ryan. I hope you take care. Thank you for stopping by for the stream. To those who are remaining, sorry about that. My stream again lagged and lost connection. Always sucks. Always sucks. Uh, Ryan, if you're here, sorry that I missed you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Uh, just take care of yourself. And all right, so we will continue the go until 8:45, and then I'm gonna go eat some din din. But thank you for everyone who stuck around this long. Really appreciate it. Uh, so It was Daikaiju Legend. Yes, the curse of Daikai. Actually, it was Ultramac Productions. He's the one who cursed us this time. As soon as one of my friends decided to show their little cute faces in my chat, my computer just takes a nosedive. So it probably just means I need a better setup too. So hopefully next stream everything will look a little better and sound a little better. So, uh, but yeah. But yeah, this has been really fun. I definitely next time I'm going to get a proper setup and everything. So, but yep. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone who came out tonight. Really, really, honestly made this stream like the best stream I've ever had. Mostly because this is the only stream I've ever had. So yeah, really appreciate everyone taking the time out of the day to come and watch this. Q&A is still going, by the way. A lot of awesome questions were asked tonight. I definitely will be putting together a highlight reel, so expect that in the future. But thank you so much for enjoying yourselves. I hope everyone's been enjoying it. This has been a lot of fun for me. I definitely will be doing more streams in the future. Uh, Maybe I will even do, like I said, I will do fireman streams. I don't know exactly what that will entail. But I definitely will do more fireman streams in the future. But as of right now, this is what we got. Um, but yeah, thank you so much for everyone coming out. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Great turnout. Great turnout. I think we had 11 people watching, which is awesome. Had some awesome faces come in here and hang out. So that's always cool. One of these nights, I definitely will do something a little more with the fans, with y'all. Um, but yeah. So it's been fun. It's been fun. It's not over. It's definitely not over. Uh, but this was really fun. Definitely a really cool experience. I'm really happy to do this. Hopefully yeah, like I said, one of these days I'll definitely be able to do more with the streams and everything once I get like a really good grasp and handle on it. So, but yeah, well yeah. Dang, it got quiet. It got real quiet. But I'm still gonna keep going. I'm still gonna keep talking to myself. But yeah, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. I'm really glad to do this. Um, yeah, one of these days I'm gonna figure out how to start playing games and all that. But that'll definitely help with more engagement and just more, kind of kind of having fun with it. But yeah. What's up, Toku fan? 73 Productions. Yep, I'm still going. Howdy ho. Um, but yeah, man, yeah. Sorry for that dip, by the way. That's like I said, my setup is not professional in the slightest. I look like I'm a guy on tech support right now, telling you why you can't log into Yahoo Mail. But uh, I'm definitely still trying to make the best out of this. This has still been fun though. This has still been extremely fun. I do wish my quality and everything was a little bit better, but beggars can't be choosers, unfortunately. So I'm still very happy with what I got so far. So, and again, thank you all to coming out, supporting your boy. So no, I completely thought it was my Wi-Fi guy. No, it's just the fact that I am using a really crappy way as a webcam, and then because what I have to do is that I have to connect the webcam to the computer wirelessly, so sometimes it will just go out because my connection, and then the camera is connected to a streaming application on my computer, and then the streaming application is streaming to YouTube. So it's a really whole thing. So stream is still great. Thank you. I appreciate that. That literally makes me really happy. I'm trying to keep going and trying to just make the most out of it and everything. So that means the world to me. But nah, it's a very complicated process, at least to me. People who stream normally probably have no problems with it whatsoever. But one of these days, I will get it together. Maybe I'll even invest in some streaming equipment, especially if I want to do this more. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. So, but yeah, in the future, I will be doing more streams. I think I have a bug bite on my forehead, so that's always fun. But yeah, but it's like there's like three different things running, or I guess two different things running right now that have to run to YouTube, and that's probably why the quality doesn't look absolutely wonderful either. So that just means I need to get a proper streaming setup, which I will eventually. I'm going to save up for it. I'm in the process of saving up for some stuff for my editing software so I can get better. Um, but yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's another thing too. I'm glad I got a good reception on Godzilla Millennium Mayhem, just because that was literally one of the first things I put together of on the Hit Film Express is what I'm using now. And apparently it's really good for visual effects from what I've seen and what I've heard. It's to me, it's a little complicated just because I've been using the same editing software for the past, oh god, 5 6 years now. So relearning a new software is extremely tedious to me. Just because I have zero patience, but I'm trying to do my best. I actually did just put something together uh, the previous evening, and it turned out pretty well. I'm not gonna upload it anytime soon. I probably will uh, put it in a compilation of just test videos. That way, I'm not uploading 10 seconds of just random clips. So, what do you think about HAF? I think if they were, first of all, I feel like they were a very short run. I feel like there wasn't enough made of them. If they made like a ton of them, like SH Figure Arts does with their figures and everything, I feel like uh they would be, especially okay, if they're more accessible, that would already be a plus. But it's the fact that I've seen reviews and unboxing and just from my friends, uh, talking about their own HAF figures, how they're not the best quality. There's a lot of quality control issues. It's like playing Russian roulette when you open the box because you don't know if it's going to be super great, like SH Figure Arts quality, or super poopy, uh, I don't know, like bargain bin toy quality. I think it's awesome. I think the fact that they're releasing these obscure tokusatsu heroes besides Zone Fighter, besides Fireman, like Mirror Man, Jumborg Ace, Jumborg 9, uh, fake Jumborg Ace, who else is there? Spectre Man, Red Man, Red Man Noir. Who else is there? Inazuman. I'm trying to think. They're making a Gridman one. If they haven't released it already, there looks like a Happy Meals toy though. But what else? There was another one. Did I say Spectre Man? I don't know if I said Spectre Man. Yeah, maybe I did. Mirror Man. All the mans and everything. It's really Iron King. That's awesome. I love Iron King. But I think it's really cool that they're making these obscure tokusatsu figures. Um, really cool. It's just the fact that they didn't have like a surplus of them to make them like, oh, when I want one, I don't want to pay an arm for a leg for it. You know what I mean? It was basically first come first serve, and at the time I didn't have a job, or at least a well-paying job, to get one of those kind of figures. So I really missed out on getting them. So my Jumbo Ace was SH quality. I was happy. That's awesome. See, that's good to hear. I was really considering if I didn't find this Ultra Act Glenfire, I was actually considering getting the HAF Jumbo Ace figure, but it's like it probably wouldn't be used for anything. Just because I'm not making a Jumbo Ace series. So as of right now, I want to get figures I know for a fact will be put to good use and everything. But as of right now, I'm not going to get any figures anytime soon. Like I said, I need to put money towards saving and and streaming and video editing. So, but yeah, I think HAF had some really, really awesome potential. I just wish they made more figures of like Zone Fire and Fireman, or at least reissue them. I'm sure uh, I'm sure the business still has the molds and everything, so I don't see why they can't reissue them. But maybe just the demand for them isn't high enough. So who knows, really? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Only time will tell with that. But I certainly hope they re-release the Fireman a second time, because I believe they already re-released it once, and I certainly hope they re-release the Zone Fighter. That'd be really cool. That'd make my life. But no, that'd be really cool. But it's also, I think it's also a jab at like SH Figure Arts, because if they made these figures, uh, I would they probably would make them a mass surplus and they would be selling like hotcakes. So I would kill for an HAF. Oh, yeah, that too. I would definitely kill for an HAF Redman. I would love a Redman figure. I would love to do something with Redman. Just the fact that he is so outlandish and wild and everything. So, but yeah. I just want to let everyone know that the Q&A is still going on and everything. I don't want to leave anyone behind and all that. So the Q&A will be going on. I'll extend it to about 8:50, 9 o'clock ish, just because I'm having fun with this. So, but Q&A is still going on. If I get hungry enough, I probably will end the stream. But as of right now, we're gonna shoot for 9. So just want to keep. I want to get those last stragglers in, because right now we have 5 people watching. So hello to the 5 people. Enjoy your stay. Enjoy the stream. So, but yeah, HAF. I would love more HAF figures. I would love an HAF figure if they just made more of them. But yeah, that would be cool. That'd be really cool. And if at some point, SH Figure Arts does make like, Fireman and Zone Fighter, Red Man, Mirror Man, and all that, that'd be awesome. I would love for another company to do that and everything, because their SH Figure Arts Ultraman are like top tier quality. I have like no complaints for the SH Figure Arts Ultraman I have, and I only have like 5 of them, and so they're great. I love them. Oh, sorry, my voice is getting a little hoarse. I don't want to drink another Mountain Dew and everything. I should have brought a water. I really should have. My throat is scratchy as heck right now. Uh, but I'm gonna power through it. I'm gonna do my best. But yeah, the space penguin. I know nothing about Godzilla, but I keep watching videos because you are awesome. Well, thank you, the space penguin. I appreciate that. That's actually super nice. Um, if you know nothing about Godzilla, I think a good way to start is just watching one of the newer movies like King of the Monsters or 2014 or whatever. But I appreciate you watching me and everything. I must be doing something right if someone who doesn't knows nothing about kaiju is watching me. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. I really sincerely appreciate that. You should try Amazon Japan for H. That's a good point too. But it's the fact that I Japan, I would assume, are the mail service is still under COVID rules, like international travel is still under COVID rules. So I'm a very very impatient person. So I do not want to wait like a month for my figure to get here. But at some point, I will have to get over that if I really do want an HAF figure, like the Red Man. So, but yeah, I definitely, I definitely will check that out, because I've checked out Amazon Japan before for when I was shopping for like Spark Doll figures. Uh, but yeah, but yeah, back to what Space Penguin. That's really cool. I guess I never really thought of myself as, a complete YouTuber where I can make all sorts of content because I'm currently just making kaiju content, and I hope that's not making any noise on my mic. That's gonna sound ugly, but it's really cool that I can still reach out to those people who know nothing about kaiju and everything, and still enjoy my content. That's really cool to me. That it's along the same lines of like why when people say, "Oh, you inspired me to make this and everything," I'm like, "Oh, that's nice. That just warms me heart." But like yeah, like I've inspired like Spud, who was in here earlier. He made his own Ultra 7 series and everything. That was completely based off literally the 2 episode series I made of Ultra 7 3 years ago, and that's just cool to just see that people get inspired by something I that was a complete one off and everything. So it's really cool when I know I can have such an impact on people and not really realize or take into consideration how much they actually like my videos and everything. And I think that's just because I am known for monster roars, which is okay. I am completely content with being known for monster roars because at the end of the day, I'm good at making them, and sometimes I do enjoy making monster roars and everything. Just right now, I have no drive to do it. But I I like knowing that I've inspired so many people. Like I wish she was here right now, but Yoshi Draco and there was some other person who made their own monsters. I'm sure a ton of other people too. People I follow and everything who've made their own monsters and sound effects and have gone leagues above what I can do with certain monsters and certain sound effects and everything. So that's just always cool. I love inspiring people. I love knowing that I've made an impact on what they want to do and everything. So that's just really, really cool to me because that's how I started on YouTube. I started by, just being inspired by like the likes of Ultraman Chronos and Deadzilla and Goji 73 and Nick Jones and everything. I thought they were awesome and I wanted to make stuff like that. So like especially the Millennium Mayhem video, that's a big inspiration of just like Deadzilla's what was it, Millennium Confrontation or something like that. Maybe it wasn't called that, but that was a big inspiration just for that 10-second video. So I made a Redman tribute. That's awesome. I severely enjoy what Redman is just because it's just really just nonsensical. It's like it's such an interesting like just little series and everything of like 1970s tokusatsu. Um I could go on for hours on like why Redman is just really entertaining in the dumbest way. But then we'd be here for another hour, and I don't think I can do that. But that's cool. That's really cool. I love the theme for Redman too. It's catchy. I love a lot of Tokusatsu themes, but yeah, Redman is really really catchy. But yeah, but yeah. I would like to do something with Redman. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Um, I don't know exactly what I'd do. I've had a couple ideas for Redman and everything. Uh, I think one of the obvious things that I'd make him fight Godzilla. So I don't know. We'll figure something. I think one of the ideas is I want to turn Redman into like a horror kind of thing. That'd be that'd be really fun. Turning Redman to a kind of a horror kind of kaiju thing. That'd be really cool. So, but I want to get the Matt Frank Redman comic too. I've been eyeballing that for a while, but I just never really got around to because I don't really read my own comics. So there's like I haven't even finished Rulers of Earth and everything. I think I've read the first 4 issues, and that's that was pretty cool. I like Rulers of Earth, the Godzilla comic, very very cool. I actually made a recorded a little Godzilla vs Zilla video I think a year ago based off the Rules of Earth comic, the first issue where Godzilla fights Zilla. So me and my brother played Red Man. Also, I was Red Man. That's awesome. I wish I still could play pretend without looking like a complete goofball. So that's cool. That's awesome. Oh man. But no, yeah. I remember when I was like, even when I was like, oh god, probably like 13 years old, I'd still play like Power Rangers and Ultraman and Godzilla and everything. That was always fun to me. So, but now I'm 21 and I gotta pay bills now and I have no more imagination. But nah, I'm kidding. But no, that's cool. That's really cool. Man, how do streamers do this? You guys stay like so charismatic for hours and hours and everything. And I'm like struggling because I'm hungry, but no, this is really it's still really fun, but man, I got to get used to like streaming and everything just because this is you got to talk a lot and so I'm going to need a lot of water, which means a lot of bathroom breaks. So that's going to be fungo bungo if you ask me. But this has still been really fun though. I'm happy that I did this and everything. When I and it's been an incredible turnout too. So again, thank you so much for everyone who stuck around and just hung out and listened to me ramble. I don't know why you would want to listen to me specifically, um, but it's been nice just to rant and ramble and talk about kaiju with y'all. So it's been really fun. I do like other things, by the way. I like more than just Godzilla and everything, but I know I'm strictly a Godzilla uh, YouTuber and everything, which is also kind of weird to say because, again, I've been on YouTube for 10 years, so I guess that kind of qualifies me as a YouTuber, even though I don't do this as a full time job. I kind of wish I did, but hey, maybe in the future I will, and then I'll be able to put out Fireman, as a full on series and every. Well, it is a full on series, but more quickly and put out as much video as I want and everything. So, but yeah, this is what a trip it's been too. I don't really think uh when I was 10 years old, yeah, or I guess 10 or 11 years old and I'd be able to tell myself, hey, you're going to be doing this for the uh, next 10 years, off and on, of course, but you're going to be doing this for the next 10 years. Even now, when I say that, it just hasn't really registered. Like, oh my god, I've been doing this for 10 years, and maybe one day it will hit me, where it's like, oh my god, I've done so much. I put so much work out there, and I think that's just because like I feel like I've been held back by just equipment and everything. And if I was able to, like if I was completely able to, I would make video after video. Like if I just had the mindset and the right attitude and not the laziness, I'd make video after video and everything and just constantly pump stuff out cuz I would love to do that. But that's a like an iron will kind of thing to do. Your two your two favorite YouTuber. I'm your is that like I'm your second favorite YouTuber? Because I'll take that. I'll take the second place spotlight. I'm okay with that. I don't need to be number one all the time. I'm fine with that. I'm called the G Team 2 for a reason. So, uh, but yeah, this is it's just crazy to me. Uh, just think I've done so much. I've met so many people. I've made so many videos, a lot of which probably never got posted or just lost forever and everything. But it's just crazy, especially when I even go back on my own YouTube page, and just see what I've done and just be like, dang, dude, I came from that. That's wild. So, but okay, it is currently 8:55. We'll be wrapping up the stream in about 5 minutes. So but yeah, I will keep rambling until then. Um, but hopefully my equipment does not give up on me. It seems like every uh every hour and a half, or I guess every half hour, the equipment kind of just goes out. No, every hour and a half because last time it went out it was 7:30, and then the last time it went out it was 8:30. So yeah, it seems like every hour and a half it will go out. So, or I guess sorry, every hour. I'm stupid. Uh, Ultramac first. Oh, so yeah, Ultramac Productions your first. That's hey, that's completely okay. I will accept that because Ultramac Productions, Matt, he does amazing work with like nothing almost, but now he's getting so much better at what he does, and that's amazing. Like he's literally made his own style, and that's awesome for him. He was the reason Fireman exists now, just because he has so much knowledge of old Tokusatsu shows, and that's kind of all been brushed up onto me. But yeah, he does awesome stuff. I love. Waiting for my stream to come back on. It will come back on in a second. Oh, all right. And we're back. Yeah, I need to stop talking about when my stream is gonna break. Otherwise, it's gonna break. Yeah. Sorry about that. That'll probably be the last time it does that, considering it is almost 9. But uh, but yeah. Um, Sweet. Okay, so sorry about that, everybody. Uh, did not mean for stream to fail. That's yucky. Like I said, better stream equipment will be in the future. Hopefully next time I stream, which won't be anytime soon, will be better. Uh, and my OBS will uh, function properly. But I think it is already 9. I'm gonna wait like 2 seconds for people to come back in if they want to come back in, so I can say my final piece. I'm not gonna hold my breath though, because I am currently hungry. But no, this was really fun. I really, really I need to do this more often. I just hate that it kept lagging out. That bugs the crap out of me. Um, but nah, this was fun. This was really, really fun. You're back. You're on. Okay. Well, that's all right. Okie dokie. Well, I think this is as good as it's going to get for right now. So for the 2 viewers, Twisted Every Day and Space Penguin, I assume that is the 2 of you. 3 viewers, okay. 4 viewers, all right. Well, I think everyone came to a really good point to where I'm going to say my final piece. I think in the future, just because of how the stream went great. By the way, stream was awesome. Really happy for the turnout. Uh, is it was great. But I think I'm still gonna do a proper 10-year video in the future. Like I said, stream was awesome. But I will do a proper 10-year video for those who want to watch it. And don't have to go through the stream highlights to see me talk about it, because I don't think I'll be highlighting that. But that's all right. Um, Fireman episode 2 is going to keep me warm during winter. Well, I promise you, by episode 3, you are going to be sweating from how great and how hot it is. So, like I said, episode 3 gonna be massive, gonna be amazing, gonna be using new figure, and be expecting Bio Goji in the future, and be expecting Kong in the future too. I got something planned for him. No one mentioned Kong this entire stream, so he feels left out. So I'm gonna give him some love here. But yeah, episode 3 gonna be bigger, gonna be better, gonna be louder, and it's gonna be hotter. That's a promise. So, but I do want to thank everyone who's come to the stream tonight. Literally made this time awesome. I appreciate everyone who showed up tonight and just stuck with me and just like to hear me ramble and talk. I'm gonna be wrapping it up here in a couple minutes. So if anyone has any final questions, goodbyes, whatever, Say it now or forever hold your peace until the next stream, which will probably be in 3 years. So, or in the next 10 years, the next 20 years on YouTube, baby. I'm saying it now. 20 years on YouTube. God, I don't know if that's like good or sad. I don't know about that one, Chief. But yeah. So I'm gonna be wrapping it up here. Because I am starving and I need some water real bad. My throat is drier than my humor in the Sahara Desert next to the sun. So I need some water in my system. But again, thank you so much for everyone who made it out tonight. Really awesome of y'all. Really appreciate it. Even the people who didn't who left early during the stream, appreciate them too. Very very happy for how things went. So appreciate y'all. Um, so any last remarks? This is last call. I'm not gonna ask again. This is last call. So if you want to say something snarky, you might want to do it now. But nah, this was really really fun. I will be doing more streams in the future. I think the next stream will definitely be a fireman stream. Won't be as long, but I definitely want to show off episode 3 when I have some stuff. Cause I feel like that would bring in some more engagement and everything. So, all right, see you later, Space Penguin. Thank you for dropping by, dude. Appreciate you. You have a wonderful, wonderful night. Same to you, Toku Fan 73, providing me with some awesome, awesome questions. Keeping the discussion going. Appreciate you, my guy. Take care. Enjoy your night or day or wherever you are. But all right. So I'm gonna call it there. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to the stream, my very first stream. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back. I need to get the stupid cord off me. Get yourself a pat on the back, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Hopefully, I entertained you enough for these 2 hours of streaming. That's wild. For my first stream, I don't think I would have lasted that long. So, wow, that was loud. I have music playing in the other room. It scared the crap out of me. But let's see. I started at what 6:40, and it's about 9:10 now. So yeah, that's quite an achievement right there. But thank you so much for everyone for tuning in. Thank you for joining me on this awesome adventure, this awesome stream. There will be a highlights video at some point, and so you can watch, rewatch the best moments of the stream. So appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, bye.